With a career spanning almost 70 years, David Hockney is one of the most innovative and influential artists of our times. I mean, it's simple to say he's an icon. So if you are looking to purchase a David Hockney print, here are a few things that you should consider. Why should you collect a David Hockney print? Well, in short, he is a modern British icon. He has been the most innovative artist over his incredible decades of his artistic career. He's been perpetually productive and he's worked in so many varieties of different mediums. There is literally something for everyone. So in the last 5 years, Hockney's market has been overwhelmingly positive, and specifically it's kind of increased the average selling price of around 100%. In the last 2 years, we have seen an ever-increasing sort of meteoric rise for Hockney's pieces, which has been, wonderful to see. I think it's really important to note that whilst Hockney has been incredibly innovative, there has also been a wide variety of the condition and, of course, of the mediums of his artworks. I think it's really important to note the edition size of these pieces, the rarity, the condition of the artwork, and of course the provenance all plays into how the value of the artwork is affected. So when it comes to Hockney works, he has worked in a variety of different mediums, from painting, drawing, etching, photographic collages, even Xerox, photocopy pieces, and then more recently the digital works, so the iPad and iPhone drawings. So with regards to Hockney authentication, there isn't one specific, one-size-fits-all document. That said, provenance is really important. So when looking to purchase an artwork, do make sure you do your provenance checks. They should come from a reputable gallery or an auction house. Often these will have paperwork, and please don't forget the Hockney Foundation is an invaluable resource when looking to check whether your piece is authentic as well. Another method of determining the authenticity of your print is that sometimes Hockney's etchings come with the blind stamp, so it's worth double checking these with the pieces that you can see either through auction or through the Hockney Foundation. As with purchasing any artwork, the value is very dependent on the condition. Of course, with the nature of some of these works, especially those printed on paper, over many years, if they haven't been particularly looked after, you can see some condition issues. This will definitely affect the price of the work. The better the condition often commands a higher price. So many people who are first looking at Hockney's works often come to us and ask, which are the best sort of series to have a look at and which sort of pieces should they buy. And I think it's really important to obviously always buy what you love. That's the most important. But I think also it is worth looking at market trends. And I think at the moment we are seeing a strong preference for his pool pieces. I think that's because they're so evocative of that kind of 60s, 70s California style that he's so known for in his very kind of unique way of painting water. So the pool series are really, a great kind of series to have a look at. The portraits, I think, are really interesting because they provide a very interesting kind of perspective on that intimacy with the sitter. A lot of them have been with sort of Celia Birtwell, who was a very good friend of Hockney's, as well as some fantastic double portraits, which have, commanded incredibly high prices at auctions. I think the third one would be generally kind of nature. We're seeing a lot of demand for the Arrival of Spring series. Once you've purchased your work, it's really important if it is unframed to make sure that you decide for a conservation standard of framing, so an acid-free mount board, anti-UV reflective glass. And if your piece is unframed and you want to keep it as so, and you decide that you are going to opt for a storage option, then I would recommend lying it flat in a cool, dry place away from any moisture to ensure the longevity of your artwork. In summary, not only are they aesthetically beautiful, but he is probably the most influential modern British artist living and working today in our time.